The following segment is sponsored by Gilman and Bedigian.
7:44, and the Public Information Act was established to allow you, the public, to keep checks on your public leaders and officials by accessing data involving government affairs. The law establishes boundaries and set rules surrounding records to be accessible with undue cost or delay. There may be multiple violations, though, with the act and the Maryland's Department of Education, specifically with the superintendent himself. Joining us now with the possible legal consequences, founding partner with Gilman and Bedigian, attorney Charles Gilman. Good morning, Charles.
Morning, Tom. Happy Labor Day.
Happy Labor Day. Yeah, this is a story that you've seen. Fox has been covering this, and the public information clearly establishes certain boundaries for what is and what is not accessible to the public and what is allowed. So why is there such a conversation now going on with Superintendent Mohammed Chaudhry and what he has done with his text messages?
Well, what he's done with his text messages, as I understand it from your reporting, is he had an auto-delete feature turned on. So every 30 days, his text messages were getting deleted, which, quite frankly, if it's his work phone, if you will, or his government-issue phone, that setting should have never been enabled, unless that's the government's policy. And if that's the government's policy, I think this goes a little bit deeper than just him, Mohammed. But I just, it always baffles me why somebody would have that setting. They don't have that much data. Data isn't that expensive to store, and they know it's all subject to the Public Information Act. So why not make it accessible and store it for the public as the act intended?
Right, well, and that's one person that's there, but when Project Baltimore actually said, okay, we wanted to find out more about what was going on behind the scenes because they had pulled back on a lot of their information. Chris Papst had been there to many of their meetings, and so he said, all right, we're going to file a Public Information Act, and we're going to do this because you were deleting text messages. Even after that was filed, there was 12 messages that were still deleted after that request was made. Does that give Project Baltimore some kind of avenue to say, okay, this is illegal, we need to pursue this?
Absolutely. There's civil issues, and it depends what Project Baltimore's ultimate goal is. For example, if there was civil litigation arising out of this, whoever the plaintiff was that brought that litigation would certainly get a spoliation instruction, which means the judge is going to tell the jury that had those text messages been saved, they would have been favorable to the person filing the lawsuit. There are also criminal penalties that he faces as well. I believe it's a misdemeanor with up to $1,000 fine and even jail time that he could face on the criminal aspect. And that would have to be obviously brought by the state prosecutors. But I wouldn't rule that out at this point. I mean, everything's being looked at. As your reporting tells us, there may even be a special session in Annapolis to cover just this very topic.
If that does happen and we start going a little bit further here to find out exactly what happened, what do you think the timeline would be if it were to go to court?
Under the PIA, it could take months to get to court, maybe even a year right now with some of the backlogs. But I think it also depends. You might also be able to get a temporary restraining order to have that feature turned back off so that text messages are saved. So it depends exactly what somebody's asking the court to do as to how long it takes to get there. But again, I think it's just absurd that these messages are getting deleted even after the Public Information Act request was made.
Yeah, Charles Gilman, always appreciate your expertise. Thank you.
Thank you, Tom. Have a great day.
You too. Happy Labor Day.